The following is a class on the Śrīmad-Bhāgvatam, first canto, fifth chapter, text number 24, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on August 5th, 1974, in Vrindavan, India.
Ye mai apeta akila chapale ardhake dante adhita kiranake anuvartini chakru kripan jaddapi kulla darshina sussusumane munayon alpavasini. These are the qualifications how to receive favor of the devotee. Yes, Narad Muni in his previous birth, a boy servant, but boys are generally restless. But Narad Muni was not restless. Chapale. What is it in there? Proclivities. Generally, boys are attached to so many different types of playful things. This also becomes possible by association. Just like you are all young men, you have got so many desires naturally, especially in the Western countries, but you have voluntarily given up not to go to the restaurant, not to go to the club or theatre or cinema. These are good qualifications. So, you as a boy, but you give up all these things. Ardhaka. Ardhaka means not experienced very well, or almost foolish, ignorant. They are called ardhaka. So although he was a child, he was a boy, but by the association of exalted devotees, he also became very sober. Susumane munayo alpabhashini, and he was not talking very much. Too much talking unnecessarily is against spiritual advancement of life. Therefore sometimes those who are very, very talkative, they are ordered by their spiritual master that you keep silence, mauni bhava. Somebody, they practice to become always silent. You'll find some of the sadhus, the mendicants, they also keep silence. But they sometimes make this, that, and that is not good. Silence means don't talk nonsense. Whenever you speak about Krishna. That is real silence. We make a vow that I shall not speak anything except topics of Krishna. That is real silence. Not that to become silent. To become silent, mind will work. Better chant Hare Krishna and hear. There is no question of becoming silent. There is a verse about Ambarish Maharaj. Sabai iandKṛṣṇa padāravindayo vācāṅsi vaikuṇṭha gunānuvarṇa. iandKṛṣṇa padāravindayo. if you fix up your mind on Krishna, naturally these things will be controlled. First of all, our mind must be fixed up on the lotus feet of Krishna. Always chant Hare Krishna and chant and hear. Naturally, with the chanting of the holy name of Krishna, you will memorize the form of Krishna, the lotus feet of Krishna. In this way, if we fix our mind always on the lotus feet of Krishna, naturally these good qualities will come. Yashasti bhakti bhagavati akinchana sarvai gunai tatra samasati sura. Bhakti, unless we have got bhakti, manmana bhavamad bhakta, who can fix up his mind on the lotus feet of Krishna unless he is a bhakta? Manmana bhavamad bhakta. So, these are the preliminary qualifications. And alpabhashan, munayo alpabhashan, sushusaman. At the same time, service must be there. And simply, I am chanting, but no, I am not giving service. That may be possible for Haridas Thakur. He was simply chanting 300,000 times. That was possible by Haridas Thakur. But if we imitate Haridas Thakur, that I shall chant only, that is not chanting, you will sleep only, that's all. That is not possible. It is possible only for the liberated person. Therefore, we should not imitate. Our Guru Maharaj has condemned this. Man tumi kiser Vaishnava. Pratishtharatare nirjanera ghare tavo hari naam kevalo koita. In Vrindavan you'll find there are so many. They imitate in a sick place, they are chanting, but they cannot give up even smoking bidi. You see? So this kind of imitation has no value. Therefore, sushusamane. Sevan mukhi jivado sameva spurattam. You must give service to the spiritual master. Spiritual master does not accept any service for his personal benefit, but for Krishna's benefit. So, this is required. Sushusamane. Dante adhita kiranake anuvartini. Following the principles. Whatever the sages order, boy, immediately, sushusaman, immediately carried out. Anuvurtin, these are the qualities. Chakrum kripa. Then, chakru means deed, kripa, mercy. Naturally, if anyone follows without any hesitation, whatever the spiritual master says, naturally he becomes kind. Anyone will become kind. Why the spiritual master is placed to become kind. But anyone, if you follow, if you obey, then he becomes merciful. This boy is very nice. He obeys order, he serves very nicely. That is required. Chakrum kripa. Jadapi tulya darshana. Tulya darshana. Because saintly person, they have no discrimination. That this man should be shown special favor. They have no such discrimination. They are merciful to everyone. Samadarshana. Pandita Samadarshana. But still, although they are equal to everyone, still one who is very much inclined to render service, and specially. implant. Therefore it is said, Yadyapi Tulla Darshana. It is not that saintly person is partial, showing somebody a special favor and somebody no favor. No. They are open to everyone. Just like Krishna is open to everyone. Krishna says, Sarvadharman parittajya mamekam saranam bhaja. It is meant for only Arjuna. He is open to everyone. There is sunlight. Sunlight is open to everyone. Everyone can enjoy sunlight. But if you keep your doors closed voluntarily, then what sun will do? Sun is Tulla Darshana. There is a verse of Chanakya Pandit. Nahi harate josna chandas chandala vishmani. Chandala means the low caste, lower than the Shudras, the meat eaters. Meat eaters in India, they are called Chandala. So, especially pig eater. Still you will find in villages, the sweeper class, they capture one pig, they maintain the pigs, they sell as well as they eat. So, the living pig, they burn into fire. Still, publicly. And it cries like anything, but they are allowed publicly to do that. So Chandala Vishmani, that is very polluted, sinful place. But that does not mean that the moonlight is refused there. Moonlight is not refused because it is the house of a Chandala. Therefore, moon does not consider that he should be refused or sunlight is refused there. No, sunlight is equally distributed. Nahi harate josna chandra chandala vishman. Chandra means the moon. Similarly, all devotees or Krishna, he is not reluctant. Either devotee, Krishna's devotee or Krishna is reluctant to bestow the mercy to anyone. Tulla, that is called Tulla Darshana. The mercy is open for everyone. But it's still, if one is inclined to give service, Sushusamane is special. That is not, I'm going to say, partiality. That is natural. Just like one man has got his own son, and there are other sons, other children also playing together. If there is danger, the man goes first of all to save his own son. You cannot say, oh, you are so partial. No, that is not partial. That is natural. That is natural. Nobody will criticize that you did not save other son, you simply took care of your own son. That is natural. Krishna also says, Samohang sarvabhuteshu name desyasti na priya. That's a fact. How Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, can be enemy of somebody and friend of somebody. That is not possible. Name desyasti na priya. Nobody is my especially favorite, and nobody is my enemy. But jetu bhajanti mang pritya. But a person who has taken devotional service and with love and faith is engaged in devotional service, I am especially inclined to it. Especially government. Government is not anyone's enemy or anyone's friend. But if anyone gives special service to the government, he is recognized. He is given the title Sar, or CIE or something like that. So these things are natural. This is not partiality. It's not that the government offers anyone special recognition for his service. That is not partiality. Similarly, when Narad Muni in his previous birth was very sincerely, obediently engaged in the service of the saintly person, the Chakru Kripam, special favor. Unless there was special favor, how immediately after that birth he could may become Narada Muni? Special favor. Everyone is engaged, but this is the special favor. There are many instances like that. But that we should not take that this special favor is partiality. No. Therefore this word is used, Tulya Darshana. So if we acquire these qualities, Sevan Mukhe hi jivhado sameva spuratta. The main basic principle is Sususa mane. Sususa, service. So service is very important thing. So Sususa mane, munayo alpabhashini, very grave, one should be very grave and refrain from unnecessary engagement. These things are possible when we detach ourselves from the so-called material engagement, that is illicit sex, and meat eating, and intoxication, and these are unnecessary things. There is no need of these things, but we are accustomed, we have become accustomed to on account of bad association, so we should refrain from all these things. This is called Dante. What is the meaning of Dante? You know?
Having control.
Having control. This is Dante. We have to control these things. Then special favor will be there. In Bhagavad Gita, the Lord says, all the Vedas are searching after me. Lord Sri Chaitanya says that in the Vedas the subject matters are only three, namely to establish the relation of the living entities with the personality of Godhead, perform the relative duties in devotional service, and thus achieve the ultimate goal back to Godhead. As such, Vedantavadi, they have been described Vedavadi in the previous verse. Vedantavadi are the followers of the Vedanta indicate the pure devotees of the personality of God. That is Vedantavadi. Vedavadi. Vedavadi means actually one who knows what is the objective of Vedas. They take to Krishna consciousness. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu discussed Vedanta philosophy with Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he said that in the Vedanta or Vedas there are three things only. Sambandha, Avideya and Prayodhana. All Shastras, in the Bhagavad Gita, also the same three things are there. Sambandha, Avideya and Prayodhana. Sambandha means, first of all, what is my relationship with God? That is called Sambandha. It's like, first of all, a boy or a girl is to be married. So, that is Vedic system, the father, mother selects. That is called Sambandha. When they fixed up that this boy will be married with that girl, that is called Sambandha. So, relationship. Then when the Sambandha is established by marriage, and the boy or girl is married, then the Sambandha is done now. Now the boy and the girl may remain separately in their respective homes. No. There is Ovideya. When they are united by the marriage, there must be dealings between them. That is called avidya. Avidya means not that our now marriage ceremony, relationship established, now you Mr. Such and say you go home, I go home. No. There must be actual activities. The wife should take care of serving the husband, and the husband should take care of the wife. Then the relationship, that part. Why this relationship? Why these are activities? There is prayojan. What is that prayojan? To get son. Marriage means to get son. That is prayojan. Putrati kriyati bharja. Bharja means wife. One has to accept a bharja, a wife. Why? Putrati. For the matter of getting a son. Why? Why there is a necessity of getting a son? Putra pinda prayojanam. This is Vedic civilization. Putra means punnamuk narakatrayati iti putra. Putra. Pu means punnamo naraka. There is a hell which is called pun. So from that hellish condition, one who delivers trayate iti tra, therefore he is called putra. This is every Sanskrit word has got meaning, root meaning. Putra pinna prayajana. Putra is required. Why? Now, after death, if by chance the father does not get ordinary life or goes to the hellish condition of life, the son will deliver. Therefore, Sraddha ceremony. There is Sraddha. What is that Sraddha ceremony? Sraddha ceremony means to offer foodstuff to Vishnu, and with the prasadam to the forefathers or fathers it is offered. So that by eating prasadam, if he is in ghost life or in hellish life, he will deliver. This is called Sraddha. So it is the duty of the son, Sraddha ceremony. Advaita Acharya, he was also performing the Sraddha ceremony, and he offered the prasadam, remnants of food to Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur was in Shantipur, and he was chanting Hare Krishna mantra day and night, and when he has to take some prasadam, he used to come to Advaita Acharya's place and take prasadam there. So, one day Haridas Thakur asked Advaita Acharya that, why you are giving me prasadam? He presented himself that I am coming from Mohammedan family, but why you take so much care upon me? You are giving me prasadam, you are taking so much care, you are making a cottage for me. Why? You are one of the leaders of the Brahmana in Shantipur, all very exalted, learned Brahmanas, and if you are taking so much care upon me, then they may criticize you, blaspheme you. So I think you should not do this. I don't want that you may be criticized, or I may be criticized. So Advaita Acharya said, no, I am not doing anything against the Shastras, so nobody can criticize. I am doing nothing against the Shastras. So, in the Shastras, Jiva Goswami also has given quotation from the Shastra that it doesn't matter from which family a person is coming, but if he is a pure devotee, he should be taken all care, and he should be offered charity, he should be offered prasadam, All care should be taken for him. This there is Shastra indication. Advaita Acharya said that I am doing the right thing, and by feeding you, I am feeding daily many millions of Brahmins by feeding him. These are statements in the Chaitanya Charitamrita. So, this offering prasadam, that putra, a right putra, is meant for offering prasadam to Vishnu, so that his forefather and father may be delivered. That is the system of putra. Such Vedanta Vadi or the Bhakti Vedantas are impartial in distributing. This Bhakti Vedanta title is given on this Vedanta Vadi. Because in our society there was no Vedanta, so some of the Vaishnavas selected me to give this title, Bhakti Vedanta. Vedanta means Bhakti, understanding Bhakti. Because Vedasya sarvai aham eva vedam. So who can understand Krishna unless he has Bhakti? So this is Bhakti Vedanta. So Vedantavadi or the Bhakti Vedantas are impartial in distributing the transcendental knowledge of devotional self. To them no one is enemy or friend. No one is educated or uneducated. No one is specially favorable and no one is unfavorable. The Bhakti Vedantas see the people in general are wasting time in false sensuous things. Their business is to get the ignorant mass of people to re-establish the lost relationship with the present, lost relationship with the personality of God. By such endeavor, even the most forgotten soul is roused up to the sense of spiritual life, and thus being initiated by the Bhakti Vedanta, the people in general gradually progress on the path of transcendental realization. So, the Vedantavadis initiated the boy even before he became self-controlled and was detached from the childish sporting, etc. But before the initiation, he, the boy, became more and more advanced in discipline, which is very essential for one who wishes to make progress in the line, in the system of Varnashram Dharma, which is the beginning of actual life. Small boys, 5 years of age, are sent to become brahmachari at the Guru's ashrama just to learn discipline. So unless one is disciplined, this is the only qualification that Narad Muni was disciplined. So much discipline is, so a small boy still he would not talk anything nonsense. Just so disciplined. So the more we become disciplined, as it is stated in this Shastra, Utsahat, Dhajya, Nishcha, Tattva, Karma, Pravartana, these are discipline. Then more we become advanced, and naturally we get the mercy of the spiritual master and Krishna through the mercy of spiritual Guru Krishna Kripa. There must be mercy both of them, Guru and Krishna. Without Guru's Kripa, one cannot reach Krishna, and without Krishna's Kripa, one cannot get a bona fide spiritual master. This is correlative talk. So, we should follow the disciplinary methods sincerely under the guidance of spiritual master. Then it will be very, very easy to go back to home, back to Godhead. Narad Muni, next time became Narada, means he went back to home, back to Godhead. He was promoted in the Vaikuntha Loka, then in the next creation to distribute this Bhakti Marga. He took birth as the son of Brahmaji, and his business was to convert only all others to devotional life. You will find Narad Muni's name in connection with Valmiki, in connection with Prahlad Maharaj, long, long ago. And still, we are also following Narad Muni's path, Narad Pancharatra. Our method is Narad Pancharatra. So, Narad Muni is the original spiritual master of Vyasdev, and from Vyasdev, our disciplic succession is coming. Therefore, Guru is representative of Vyasdev. On his birthday, the ceremony is offered as Vyas Puja. This is the disciplic succession. So, we should try to follow Narad Muni. Mahajana Jaina Gatasya Pantha. There are 12 Mahajan, great authorities, of whom, out of the 12, Narad Muni is one of them. Shambhu Narada Shambhu. Shambhu Narada Shambhu. Yes. Shambhu is not that the verse. Shambhu Narada Shambhu Kapila Kumara Manu. So Narad's name is there. They are one of the Mahajan. So Narad Muni is Mahajan, and he became Mahajan on account of his austerity and following the principles. So anyone who follows Narada, he also becomes Mahajan. This is the disciple success. Thank you very much.